Hey, beautiful Saggies. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here, Sagittarius. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all your generosity. Some of you have been so generous to me over the last 2 years. And it is official. 2 years. Sagittarius, you've been wonderful to me, and guys, know that the Infinite Energy Oracle deck giveaway is coming up very, very soon. So all you need to do is be a subscriber in order to be entered into the draw. I will be randomly selecting certain viewers. I'll keep you updated as to who the winners are. I'll probably do a separate video to announce the winners, guys. And like I said, all you need to do is to be a subscriber in order to be eligible to enter the draw. Now, these decks are valued at $111.11. And guys, I'm excited to do this giveaway. It's been a long time waiting for these decks, guys. So I'm excited about it, and I'm excited for you. I'm getting totally different messages today, and I'm being led to this Quantum Human Design deck. So I want to know, I'm going to pull 5 cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, messages please to help Sagittarius find out their human design. Sagittarius, power, adventure, challenge, impact, blessings, allowing. Okay, well, Spirit wants 6 out, so Spirit gets 6. Sagittarius, this is curiosity. Allowing your curiosity of what this is the crown chakra. Allowing the universe. Oh my God, Sagittarius. You're very, very powerful, okay? You're always an adventurous spirit. You're always up for a challenge. This has laid a deep impact not only on your life, but on other people around you's life. These are blessings, Sagittarius. This is your third eye is open, and you're allowing the universe, this connection to source. You have a natural curiosity for the universe, the secrets of the universe. You have an innate curiosity for things that you cannot see. It is the unknown. You have a natural curiosity, Sag, and it is these very things, by allowing this curiosity about the afterworld, the occult, the higher forces. You know, a lot of people block those energies, and a lot of people cannot access those things. They're closed off to those things. But the gateway is here. You are aligned, Sagittarius. You have a natural, powerful, innate intuition, as well as being open to the divine. These are actually blessings. And for a long time, Sagittarius, these are the very things that have impacted you and others around you. You have blessings here by opening your third eye, allowing your heart to be open, allowing this curiosity of the unknown or the supernatural, or whatever you want to call it, divine source. You could not imagine the growth, Sagittarius, that you have had, and the impact that you have had on your own life and others around you. It is astounding. By just allowing yourself to be open to the messages that the universe has been communicating to you. These are your blessings, Sagittarius. What can I say, Sag? You have innate, powerful, adventurous, challenging impact, blessings, and allowing your curiosity of the divine to bring these blessings into your life. You have a powerful impact on the earth, those around you. Not everybody has that ability, Sagittarius. These are your blessings. Allowing your heart and soul to be open to the crown chakra, the universe. Many of you meditate. Many of you, now look, you have a powerful, powerful, powerful base. You have an innate, adventurous spirit which has made a lot of impact not only on your life but others. You have been a major blessing to others around you, and you know when the good goes out, it comes back to you. So a lot of you Sagittarians might question, I was very loving, I was very compassionate, my heart space was open, I've got hurt many, many times. But these have been blessings. These are the things that are bringing you in the blessings. If it had an impact on you, Sagittarius, what impact did it lay on other people that have harmed you? Because your heart was open. It is better to give than to receive. And Sagittarius has been very generous, very open, very giving. That's why you're able to receive, Sag. No matter how it has impacted your life, you not only have laid an impression upon yourself, but on many people around you. And that is why you're so tuned into Source here. Sagittarian energy, angel numbers it will be for January the 7th. Know that, guys, a lot of people say, I don't understand. Today is the 6th. Why are you doing it for the 7th? So you have that information before your day begins, as well as not every Sagittarian is in our time zone. It is for your advanced knowledge. Sagittarians' angel numbers, and just because I put the 7th up there, for example, for today, these messages are they're timeless. I put those dates up there for my own personal bookkeeping and records, you know what I mean? The messages are meant to be seen and heard when they're meant to be seen and heard. Just in case you were wondering, master numbers, I'm telling you, you are aligned. Look. My throat chakra's closing, hang on, that's a sign. Not everybody wants to hear what Sagittarius has to say. Not everybody wants to hear the message that you send. They have a difficult time opening up to communications. They have a difficult time opening up to the universe. Have a difficult time opening their chakras. This comes naturally to Sagittarius. Angel numbers for Sag. 666. I am centered. These numbers are very important to you. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change your direction of your thoughts so that you can raise your vibrations to more positive frequency. That's why somehow you have had this sudden impact. It's to shake you up, to say, Sagittarius, is this in alignment for you? Sagittarius, was this aligned for you? Is this for your higher good? It's looking like you're centered. Because you are a leader, Sagittarius. It's in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. You have a deep impact on humanity, on the people around you, on the people's lives that you touch. You're a great, capable leader. And that is why sometimes we're given these wake-up calls, these sudden impact situations, because Spirit is saying you have a great impact on others. It's like you are meant to be a leader, to lead others. So I am innovative. Number one, you're a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunities, and your determination and your endurance are powerful and will help you get through tough times and reach success. 19. I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You're extremely capable in life and in work, and aren't afraid to take the risk to achieve the life that you desire. You're a pioneer. That's why you have a great impact on others. And just because you feel sometimes that you have had no impact on others, it may take them years to figure out what the heck it was Sag was doing 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You're a pioneer and you have leadership abilities. And just because you feel like you've had no impact on others' lives, you have. They just might take longer to figure it out, Sag. I am aligned. I'm telling you, 22, master number. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything that you wish because you are aligned. It's following your own life path. You know, every Sagittarius's life path differs from that of the next Sagittarius. So just because you're under the zodiac sign of Sag doesn't mean that is your life path. You have to know your life path number. But whatever your life path number is, it's like to bring you wake-up calls to bring you onto your destined, your life path, what you were here to do. You are a pioneer. It doesn't matter what your life path number is here. You are being aligned to that particular aspect of your life. So when we hit these towers, these great sudden impacts, it's like a jolt to put you back onto course. What was meant for you to align, to bring you into these blessings, when shit hits the fan, the tough get going. You're not meant to be a follower. And usually when you are a follower, you were led down a path that wasn't meant for you. You have a path that is meant for you. And spirit is, will cause towers in your life to jolt you into getting back on course. What is not aligned for you must go. 11. Oh, look at these numbers, Sag. You are an intuitive. You have a keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you to understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter, a leader. It's like you have the innate ability to see things before they happen. A strong intuitive base that you are able to help others not just get on their path, and you're a pioneer. So like I said, you might be doing something like years in advance before other people ever figure out what you were doing. I had a brother like that. He was not a Sagittarius, but I can tell you that very innovative, ahead of his time. He was an entrepreneur who actually back in the 80s started a discotheque, okay? Before disco was in our country. He was innovative. He had the music from the UK and other countries before we even heard of it in our countries. You know what I mean? And people would go there and say, what kind of music is this? He was innovative. He was ahead of his time. And that's what any pioneering spirit, you don't have to be a Sagittarius to be this pioneer. But it is definitely in your alignment to be so. To be one of those pioneers ahead of your time, Sag. So whether you know it or not, you leave a great impact on humanity and human lives. It just might not be at the time that they think they needed to hear that or do that or see that. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever think you have not left a great impact on people's lives, because you most definitely have and will be. Sometimes, like, look at the greats, Sagittarius in life. Some artists do not become famous. Some novelists do not become famous until after they're gone. Then someone discovers their work and is like, oh my God, this person was a pioneer. They were ahead of their time. Nostradamus, for example, the greats. Don't ever question your value, Sag. You have more of an impact on the people around you than what they tell you, what they lead on. Maybe it's like you're just ahead of your time. You're a pioneer. And you make a lot of people curious. It's like, what the hell is Sag talking about? You're ahead of your time. And it may not make sense to those people at the time that you spoke that, or the time that you were trying to tell them something, but down the road, those words, those actions, that leadership ability will impact those people's lives, whether you know it or not. Sag. Be fearless and bold. Then you're a pioneer. You're a leader. You are meant to take the lead. So what is this chameleon spirit here? Reclaim your power. Maybe for a long time you were hiding your denying your own purpose or denying your own strength, Sagittarius, because of fears or insecurities or whatever it was. It is time with the Panther spirit to reclaim your power. For a long time, you may have been disguising yourself, Sagittarius, and, this is change. Look. Be here now, hummingbird spirit. This is joy, this is excitement, this is news, this is spreading the news, this is a messenger. Flamingo. Embrace the in-between. That's what I mean. Just because you think that your word or your message or your pioneering spirit has had no effect on people, you have changed many lives, Sagittarius. You have changed your own life, but you are the key to bring about change in other people's lives, and it's here. I like that message, Sagittarius. Ooh. The Lovers. The Hierophant. I told you, you may be a mentor. You are meant to lead. You're an authority figure. You are... This is a higher authority, Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay, that's enough. What is this? The High Priestess, spiritual gifts. Just knowing things without knowing them, Sag. Highly intuitive. It's powerful. Your very strength. You are powerful, Sagittarius. And this is a good decision maker. Wise choices. Sagittarius, you're a leader. What can I say? You have helped lead others. You were meant to make change in people's lives. And by the looks of it, you're very committed, Sagittarius, when you are in love. You're very intuitive. You may have given a message, and just because you think that that message was not received, know that you have made a powerful impact on not only the people you love, but the lovers that you have had in your life. You were come here to be a guide. You were here to spread your message. You were here to bring about change in people's lives, and believe that you have. It just may not be in the time frame that you thought, which is why divine timing is so crucial to Sagittarius. Look at you. Strong intuition. Reclaim your power. This is in love connections. Okay? So, you are a leader. You have brought about change not only in your life, but in many people's lives around you, Sagittarius. And it's like trusting your intuition. You may have felt been under a lot of judgment You know what I mean? People judging you. It's okay to judge. You know what I mean? You want to judge, judge. But you're a wise decision maker, Sagittarius. Just because you feel like the people that you have chosen to love in your life were judging you, it doesn't mean that down the road that these people will reflect back and look at the impact, look at the message you were trying to tell them. It might take some people a day, a week, a month, a year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Who cares? You have left this world. When you leave this world, you have left this world a better place for you being in it. Letters. First word out is 10. RMC. Net. You're a networker. Oh my God, Sagittarius. You know how they often say, okay, I'm going to go there. You know how they often say we only have 7 chakras? We have more than 7 chakras, Sagittarius. A lot of people think that the crown chakra stops here. No, there are levels above that. Some of you are on your 10th chakra. Men. Same with your technicalities. A lot of you are very technically advanced as well, ahead of your time. Some of you are gifted and spread your message through the net. You're a good net worker. It's like knowing what is meant to be before it happens. So I don't know if there's, that's your next projects, I guess, guys, is to go beyond. That's other dimensions, interdimensional, like many of us believe, like I said, in the 7 chakras. Some of you are well advanced beyond your time. Hmm. That's why you are the centers. That's why you are the centers. It's like you shoot beyond higher realms. You have a message to deliver. You are focused. That's why you are the centers, because you have focus and you can see things and know things before other people see them and know them. It's Wow, we're getting some really strong messages. So no doubt, 2023 for you, Sagittarius. Don't be shocked and surprised, because Spirit got so many intentions for you this year. It's unbelievable. Oh, medical centers. Some of you are into medicine. Medical centers. Like, you might have advanced technology. You might be leaders in who knows what. You're rare. You are rare. You're a good representative. You may have a good reputation, or people may have tried to tarnish your reputation. Mac. Some of you are internet networkers. That's why you have a lot of envy around you, Sagittarius. Tired. You're on a different, you have a different point of view. You're on a different tier. Oh. When the opportunity is ripe, keep trying, Spirit is saying. Knowing when the opportunity is ripe. For you feminine energies, there is a man who is coming into your future that is in your alignment. So if the lovers that you have chosen in your lifetime, Sagittarian feminines, were not aligned for you, that's why they had to go. They weren't for your higher good. They weren't for your higher purpose. It doesn't mean that they didn't serve a purpose, or that you did not serve a purpose in their life. For you masculines, you men, there is a lover, someone very sweet, someone very gentle coming into your life that is aligned for your higher good. You're rare. That's why you've had a lot of failed relationships. You're rare. You're a rare breed, Sagittarius. It doesn't mean that, you know, a lot of people can't handle you, Sag. Your power, your intuition, your thoughts. You're rare. You're a rare breed. You may intimidate a lot of people, make a lot of people insecure about themselves. They're like, you might come off as weird to these people because you're advanced. You may come from an advanced society. You may not be on the same page as these individuals, but no sooner than later, Spirit is saying, you have left an impact on every single person that you have ever met. Oh, something to do with the retro. Retro. Maybe through this retrograde, guys, people will start coming back to your life. Or they will start recalling the messages that you have sent. We're almost out of retrograde. And this stirs up a lot of emotions for people from your past, recalling the things that you have said, recalling the actions you had in their life, recalling the words that you had spoken. Retro. All the, somebody was manipulating. So, some of the lovers that you have chosen were manipulators or may have felt. Sagittarius, how does Sagittarius know this? Is Sagittarius manipulating me? No, you're a manifester. That's what Spirit is saying. I will read you the initials now, Sag, because they could be your initials. It could be the person's initials that you were dealing with or will in the future be dealing with. C M A N P I E R O T and repeating ER. So through the retrograde, a lot of ex-lovers may try to come back, or see, they weren't communicating. That's why my throat closed. Or they are recalling past events, recalling the words you spoke, recalling the things you told them or said to them. Something about when the time is ripe. So Spirit is going to be giving you clues and signals when the time is right. Timing, right time. Huh. Something to do with Ram. It could be a Taurus, Aries, Aries. Or in Aries season, which is what we're in. It could be an air sign or communications. Name. Spirit is saying that people will be recalling your name or saying your name. Recalling your pictures or saying your name or recalling your name, communicating your name, saying your name, your pictures. Or it is that someone may have tore up your pictures. But they can't forget your name. Those pictures are embedded within their mind. You can tear up all your pictures, but they can't forget your name. They can't forget you. Or an air sign tore up your pictures or deleted your pictures. This is too funny, guys. Some of you are in politics. Some of you would make great MPs or get into politics. Some of you are great RNs or nurses or doctors or those who were healers of some types. Chartered accountants. Rescuers like emergency room ER nurses, and these are all healing trades. I mean, just because you don't have like spiritual gifts, some of you Sages don't have like that higher dimensional spiritual intuitive, but you're still healers, whether that's in politics, religion, or in medical professions. Those are still healing gifts, you know. The cat is here. Some of you are highly independent, like a cat. A cat has keen senses. You know when there's danger around. Maybe you are veterinarians, fields like that, like you're connected to the animals. Speaking of animals, let's get into it, Spirit. You're rare, Saggy. People never forget you. Whether you're in great leaders in religion, a lot of you are good clergymen, counselors, RNs, healthcare professionals, politicians, debaters. You know what I'm saying? Those are ideas for you, Sag. Maybe some of you are already in the realtors. Investments. You are the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. I mean, things turning in your favor. You are blessed with many, many gifts. What you do for your work. It is your work. You work independently. You're a self-starter. You're self-made. Ahead of your time. Many of you are just out of other people's leagues. Like I said, a lot of you would make great clergymen. A lot of you would make good religious leaders. A lot of you are political leaders, belong to politician parties or are MPs yourself, government officials. All these positions because you're a wise leader. Military. Healthcare, chartered accountants, business owners. That's why people spy on you, Sag. Because you're creative as F. That's why. You have great ideas, Sagittarius. You are a self-starter, and not everybody likes it. You know what I mean? Because some people like to keep you in this 9, like these are ideas too, Sag. Just because it says the 9 of Swords doesn't mean you're in a nightmare. You get a lot of downloads while you sleep. You might be up late at night, especially through the retrogrades, especially with people from your past. They can't stop forgetting the things you said. They reminisce in their sleep the words you spoke. But this is also, just because you see the 9 of Swords doesn't mean this is a nightmare. This is someone who is restless at night because they keep getting downloads. They keep getting ideas when they're trying to sleep. So a lot of you could be up late night. Oh my God, I had this idea. I can't stop thinking about this idea. Look, the wheels turn around and around and around and around in your head. You get all these inspiring ideas, Sagittarius. Like I said, not everybody likes it, Sag. This is why we get a sudden wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? To put us on our path, to put us back in alignment, to put us on our destined path of creativity where we were supposed to be a leader. This is the cat. The 9 of Pentacles is someone independent. This is an entrepreneur. This is someone who's a leader, a born leader. Someone who can take the idea and put it into action and turn it into a profit. Like I'm telling you, man, that's the cat. Someone independent, self-reliant, highly intuitive. Man, you see a cat, they know shit before it happens a week in advance, man, months in advance. A cat can tell you when there's an earthquake. A cat can tell you when there's going to be a major storm or someone they don't like. It's a rude awakening. A shake-up, a wake-up call. Sagittarius, this is not in your alignment. You are not meant to be in the Five of Pentacles. You are not meant to be in the Five of frickin' Wands. You are not meant to be in the Nine of Swords unless it is thinking about these ideas that you're creating. You're strong. That's the king of the cats, man. It doesn't get more powerful than that. That's the king of cats themselves. And maybe they're going to hear you roar, Sagittarius. Maybe they heard you loud and clear. You're an inspiration, Saggy, to others. This is to put you on your chosen path. This is the hermit energy. You work well alone. Some of you are happy when you're working alone. But you are always shedding the light on others to empower them to... Yeah, you're happy when other people, you're happy for other people when they do well. You're not like a person who sits and like gets depressed when other people are happy. You're like, here, let me show you the way. Blessings. There you go. Chariot. Come on, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you the way. Here, come on over here. I'll show you how. I'll help you out. Huh. Having the ability to turn, one coin and turn it into a blessing. You're a warrior. You persevere until you get it. Sagittarius, you speak your truth. You know what I mean? And I told you. The Midas touch. Sincere, genuine, happy-go-lucky, happy to help others, happy to help others to create and find their happiness. You're a wise leader. This is a sage energy of the hermit. Here, let me show you the way. You stuck, I'll help you out. All the generosity that you give out to you comes back to you. It's you, Sag. Are you walking away from something, Sag, or heading toward your destiny? We can look at it as the glass half full or the glass half empty. Sagittarius, what are you walking away from, or what are you walking toward? There's a big sky out there, man. You're built to be adventurous. Finding your destiny by the looks of it, Sag. Walking away from what? Ten of Swords. Hasta la vista, baby. As told you, you're very loving, you're very kind, you're very dedicated, you're very generous with your time, your energy, your resources. You genuinely have a caringness for humanity and for others. And just like you walked away from 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. People that couldn't see, people that could not, this is a mental trap or imprisonment. I mean, I'm not meant to be in a mental prison. People want to think negatively about me. I'm going to walk away. Well, you're walking toward the 11-11. And just because I say 11-11, everybody assumes that it is the twin flame card. And it very well may be. But in a lot of cases, the 11-11 card is manifestations because it is here, 11-11. Master numbers. Maybe you are the 11-11 Sagittarius. Maybe it's you who made the decision, Sagittarius. Because what was behind you was the 5 of Swords. People jealous of your manifestation gifts. People jealous of your work. People jealous of your dedication. People jealous of this manifestation master number life path that you have and what was intended for you. And some of these are your lovers. Some of these are your bosses. Some of these are people who were jealous of you, Sagittarius, who want to take you down a road and make you in a mental prison and trapped. Why? Because they know the golden egg when they see one, man. Wanting to keep you for themselves. But you know what, Sag? It's your destiny. That is in total alignment with your life purpose. Following your path, whatever life path number that you are on. Like I said, some of you are clergymen, religious leaders, political leaders, leaders in healthcare, leaders in veterinary care, leaders in ER rescue or rescue missions. A lot of you are just damn well so compassionate. You have left an impact on society in your way. This. This person was delaying you, Sagittarius, holding you up from finding your life path. That's why Spirit did a shake-up, break-up here, Sag. This person was actually jealous of you. And I'm sorry the camera froze, Sagittarius. I don't know what's with it. People don't sometimes like me revealing these messages, But man, you are the great manifester. That's what you're headed toward. Balance, truth, justice. Releasing the burden and blocking it out of your life. Ascension. Sagittarius, I told you, you are a mentor, you're a wise leader, you're a guide, you're fair, you're honest, you're balanced, you're just a damn good manifester, okay? And like I said, just because they didn't heed those messages before does not mean that they're not heeding those messages long after you are gone. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You're headed listening to your intuition. Spirit block this person. Sagittarius. Could be an Aries we're talking about. I don't know. Or in that Aries season. The words that you spoke, they're going to remember through this Aries season. They're going to remember the words you spoke. That is truth and clarity about karma, okay? The good you do comes back to you, Sagittarius. This is good karma. They are remembering the words that Sagittarius spoke. They are remembering the words that Sagittarius had said. Long time. Frick, this could be 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks. I don't know. 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks. They're going to remember the words you spoke, Sagittarius. And it will make sense to them. You are the Empress. And someone... Oh my God, Sagittarius. So someone very loving, very affectionate, very caring and warm and generous is going to be offering you some kind of generosity for the things that you said. This is 10 of Pentacles. They're like I said, they're recalling the words you spoke. They're recalling the things that you told them, what you offered them. Sagittarius, this is all the past good deeds you've done being given back to you. This is a legacy, Sagittarius. Aww, Saggy. This is one big heck of a love, honor, respect coming towards Sagittarius. Meeting new people, being so friendly. You're a good friend, people, Sag. You're a wise leader, and you deserving of this reward and this big love that is coming toward you. And like I said, you've left an impression and an impact on many, many people, and maybe somebody is about to be offering you the 10 of Pentacles because you have been so helpful, been so kind, given good advice. You might have helped somebody make a fortune, Sagittarius. And it's reciprocal. So now it's your turn to receive the blessings the universe has for you. Wow, Saggy, what a powerful read today. I love you guys. Know that, and please accept my apologies for the frozen video. I do not know why it does it. It's probably something to do with... I'm not going to say it, Sag. Good luck. Have a wonderful day.